Yo, what it Dooski, Teddy Brewski, what's the deal? Shaquille O'Neal, and what's the word? Larry Bird, it's your boy Reactions, man. Remo's Reactions TV, we are back with another one. First and foremost, I want to thank the Most High for another day, man. You know, without him, nothing's possible at all, man. So we outside, man, today in the backyard, you know, I'm talking about before the rain started hitting. But if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, please, and thank you. Welcome to the family. And everything I do over here is for entertainment and educational purposes. I do not own the content. Make sure you go over to Poetic Flacco, support Bull. And yeah, that's what it is, man. This is just fair use, man. That's my disclaimer. So the video today, the stage is set, man. And you know, the stage has just been crazy lately. You know, this is proof that Big U actually did have Nipsey Hussle killed, man. I've been knew the shit the whole time. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know, Nip passed away the day after my birthday on my Uncle Ron birthday. Rest in peace, Uncle Ron, and rest in peace, Nip. And it's always going to be, you know, forever embedded in my brain because, shit, it just kind of like put a whole cloud over my birthday, man. But anyhow, it ain't about me. If you're new to the channel, man, like I said, that subscribe. Stage is set. I ain't going to keep wrapping your head off. Let's go, man. React.
More bad news for Big U, and this is really, really bad. So the bad news comes from an interview that was overlooked. It's an interview that was done on No Jumper with Adam and S.K.G. S.K.G is Big U's victim. We've rehashed our run-ins with Big U on this particular channel, so we're not going to rehash it again. Just know that S.K.G and Big U have had several run-ins, including one time where Big U brutally beat her in Nipsey Hussle's store, and she believed that Nipsey Hussle set that up. So she has been outspoken about Big U in the past, but this interview, she revealed a whole lot that I never knew. S.K.G portrayed Big U as the devil himself in this interview. She gave more information regarding Nipsey Hussle's murder and the investigation currently going on. She talked about things ranging from extortion to hits out on people. The most shocking part about this interview was when she revealed an incident that took place a few months ago. So her and Big U had a run-in at a hotel that got captured. Now, she threw a water bottle at Big U. She got arrested. It's on camera. And she would say after the run-in, after she got out of jail, as recently as a few months ago, she would say that Big U put a hit out on her.
After I got out of jail, I got a call a couple of days later that Big U had put a hit out on me.
Oh, wow.
And so a few people...
Now, this is crazy. If y'all don't know who she is, she worked for the radio station. She's, you know, she has food trucks. She was affiliated with the food trucks. She was basically someone that helped Nip, you know, along his journey. And, you know, did a lot of things for the gang, the Crips gang. And, you know, she was in the mix a little bit, you know. But I gotta give her props, man. She got... For a female, she got some heart. Cause she ain't scared. She wasn't scared of Big U. You hear me? Hit that like button, man.
People called and told me, but one person that called me was Monique Slaughter. And we quit being friends because she was going around telling people that Big U had put a hit out on me.
Oh, wow.
And that was like, wow, like, you put a hit out on me because what? I took up for myself because I'm not going to let you punk me. Okay, that's fine. I'll handle that accordingly. You know, so it's stuff like that, but I'm not scared of that man, Adam.
How different do you start moving once you realize there might be a hit on you?
I'm moving the same because I'm not walking in fear. I can't. I did that for years dealing with this man. He bleed just like the rest of us. His team bleed just like the rest of us. I'm not letting nobody never again put fear in my heart.
Man, if this is true, Big U, the coldest black man in the history of black manery, bro. Think about it. Now, Big U is being alleged of committing a murder in 2021, but the feds weren't on him in 2021. So maybe he could think I could get away with it in 2021. But Big U found out the feds were investigating him in 2023. So the S.K.G incident took place in 2024. So to put a hit out on S.K.G while knowing the feds are investigating you, man, you the biggest bro. You the biggest homie. I don't think I know a human being alive who is that bold, if it's true. But if it's not true, why are you still involved in activities where you have people going around the city saying you have hits on people? This is cold, bruh. And what's even colder is, in that interaction, Big U won the interaction. S.K.G went to jail for throwing a water bottle at Big U. He won, right? He was avenged in the moment. You gonna still say you want to get back afterwards? Oh, no. You the biggest bro. I don't want no. Hey, I don't want no smoke.
Hey, Flacco, Flacco is, yo, shout out to Flacco, man. He's hilarious to me, man. He's a super cap artist. You know what I mean? He doesn't get any rest. You know, he does. He drops videos. I wish I ain't gonna say wish. I can't wait till I get to the level where I can drop content all around the clock. Anytime I look up and check, yeah, this nigga dropping, man. Pause. But yeah, man, he over whooping right now. You know. Oh, no smoke. You a civilian, man. You ain't out there in the streets.
Man, just know Flacco is laying it down, bruh. Listen, I'll be the extortion victim, bruh. I don't want no smoke with anybody who can put a hit out on somebody knowing the feds is watching. You is a cold man. But here is the incident that essentially led to the hit being put out on S.K.G, allegedly, people.
Did you put your hands on me? Did you put your hands on me?
Never even seen
You
you.
fuck. You's a fuck.
I think
Did you put
you're
your hands on me? Niggas are Did you lock me in the spot?
I think you're bullying right now.
No, did you lock me in the spot?
I think you're. Can you call the police?
Yeah, call the police. Call them. You need to watch the press charges for what you did to me.
You see that?
Yo, this nigga just said, can you... Yo, that was Big U talking, man. Listen, he said, can you call the police? Did you hear that? Let's be clear, man. Reactions, man. Hit that like button, man. She ran into him at a hotel, where they at, and put him on blast in front of everybody. Look at cuz right there staring at him. I don't know who he is, but that's Big U that's replying to what she's saying, y'all. And he just said, can you call the police? And she said, yeah, call the police. What the fuck? I thought you was a gangbanger, dog.
Never even seen you.
You fuck. You's a fuck.
I think
Did
you're
you put
bullying.
your hands on me? Niggas are Did you lock me in the spot?
I think you're bullying right now.
No, did you lock me in the spot?
I think you're. Can you call the police?
Yeah, call the police. Call them. You need to watch the press charges for what you did to me.
You see that?
Yeah, did you lock me in the spot?
We don't like recording inside the hotel.
Did you put your hands on me?
She said, did you lock me in a spot? So, what I'm thinking, right? Big U must have pressed Nip to call her to come over there. I'm not sure if this incident is obviously after that, but previously, and that's how her and Nip allegedly, you know what I mean, like wasn't seeing eye to eye, because Nip called her over and Big U came out the back room and beat her up and she was pregnant, allegedly. You know, this is all YouTube story, so I'm just, you know what I mean? But it has, from what I'm hearing, you know, it has validity. You know what I'm saying? So she ran down on him. Locked her in the crib, wouldn't let her leave.
Did you try to blackball me?
I think you're meant to.
Bully? Did you? You bully?
Did you just throw something at me?
Did you? Bully?
Did you see that?
Nigga, I have my burger blow your ass back. Bully? Did you have a...
Yeah. Old girl ain't fucking around. She said if I'd have had my blower, I'd have blew your ass back. Dayum. Hey, yo. And this is the female that Big U put the hit on. You know? Yo, she went hard. I ain't gonna front.
Did you put your hands on me? Did you try to blackball me?
I think you're meant to.
Bully? Did you? You bully?
Did you just throw something at me?
Did you? Bully?
Did you see that?
Nigga, I have my burger blow your ass back. Bully? Did you ever let me lose my baby? Did you put your hands on me?
Did you almost make me lose my baby? Did you put your hands on me? She said if I'd have had my motherfucking blower, I'd have blew your ass back. I believe her for some strange reason too, y'all. I ain't gonna hold you. She ain't got time to relax. You see, Big U relaxed. Damn. No wonder he put a hit on her, because she said she was smoking his ass. Damn. Put that nigga
It's
on
like
blast.
the Garden of Eden. It's a real place.
This nigga woman beater. Like, what the fuck?
You know it's a real place.
I was
He
there.
wasn't fucking around.
The cops came and S.K.G went to jail that night. Now, Monique Slater isn't in the street. She's not a game banger. She's a reality TV star. So if she knew that information, then the streets knew that information. If the streets knew that information, then the fans knew that information.
Flacco,
That's crazy. Now, another part of this interview that really bothered me, or at least showed me a lot, was when we think about Crenshaw in that neighborhood, we think of it as Nipsey territory, as Nipsey having a lot of pull. But if you watch the Black Sam and Big Boy interview, Black Sam spoke on how Nipsey brought DJ Khaled to the hood, and people, thought he was talking about Big U.
Yeah, he was talking about Big U. And the thing was, see, when he brought DJ Khaled to the hood, Khaled didn't check in. He was under All Money In, which is Nip and his crew. They was ready to catch all the smoke for him. They told him he gonna be good. The whole time he was there, Big U get mad because he couldn't extort, and he couldn't wiggle his way in to get some money out the deal. Shows up to the motherfucking video set. Nip still shot the shit in the hood. So in Big U eyes, he thinking Nip he's bigger than the set and bigger than the program. I don't gangbang. Never have, never will. You know what I mean? I'm me, man. I'm a leader, not a follower. And to all the motherfuckers out there that's banging, salute to y'all. Do your thing. But yeah, man, like all that other shit, man, is crazy to me. Literally, because you and not only is you pressing entertainers like motherfuckers that move to Cali, PNB Rock, niggas that come out there, Quando Rondo and Lil Pab in that situation. It's just, and then just imagine what we don't know. This is only the shit that makes the news when it's celebrities involved. So imagine if it's just like like the dispensary incident, the illegal like, bro, they say Holmes was shaking down mom and pop spots, making everybody pay. Like this shit, the 80s. Hit that like button, Barry.
And some people were very upset, and they tried to kick DJ Khaled out the hood or extort him to pay a fee to film a music video in the hood. And Nipsey Hussle and Black Sam came and shut it down because Khaled was their guest. So apparently, a similar incident happened when Nipsey Hussle invited some people to his shop. Right, he gave them the green light to come to his shop and shop. But when they came, they got robbed by unknown people. Wink, wink.
Big U.
And when they got robbed, they said, "Yo, Nipsey Hussle invited me." And apparently, they said, "Man, we ain't Nipsey. All right, if you come here, you got to check in with us, not Nipsey." And this sparked S.K.G to have a real conversation with Nipsey about his safety.
I seen Nip as a young boy when he first came in this game, and he really didn't even need Big U. He was Nip before anything. And so I was very hurt because I seen what he had become. And he didn't deserve that. But when me and Nip made up that day, I told him, something's going to happen to you if you don't move from over here. And he said, why would you say that to me? I said, because they don't respect you.
Right there. And see, that is, we all got pride, you know what I'm saying? And we all want to prove that we're not afraid of any man as a man, alpha male. You don't want to, like, nigga ain't gonna make me move. Nigga gonna have to kill me type shit. That's the way we train to think. Like, I ain't backing down from nobody. You know what I mean? If I'm wrong, I'm in the wrong. I'm wrong. Okay, I take my discipline. If I'm right, then okay, it is what it is. But in my eyes, Nip just was tired of being extorted. You know, um, and I'm pretty sure, like, I know it's a lot of stories that led up to the extortion and stuff like that. Them saying Nip snitched, and you know, after dude caught his fade for him, and the dude end up that caught his fade end up being unalived. It's just like, there's a lot, man, and it's just like, that would have been the smartest move to me, in my opinion. It's not a bitch move. You know what I'm saying? Like, you was killing him, bro. Was killing him with success anyway. You know, so it's like, but sometimes I guess people don't want to hear that. They're like, nah, my shop down here. I'm gonna show my face. I'm gonna be a part of the community. I'm gonna give back, regardless to who say so. If I gotta put my life on the line, type shit. And that's maybe where bro went wrong. You know what I'm saying? And if you do come around, just make sure you got security at all times. Like, it was easy for him to move away, had a location that's still where it's at, and come every now and again, show face, and then boom, and open up other locations, or even move out of town. You never know, man. But it wasn't God's plan, man. It wasn't the Most High's plan, and granted, a tragedy happened, but the lives that it affected is probably, just one of the gifts that Nip gave us, man. My fault, y'all.
Told Nip that. Other people felt that. The day me and Nip made up, a fight broke out. Nip allowed some different gang members to come into his shop because he showed love to everybody. And the gang members that went into his shop was from a different neighborhood. They ended up getting robbed. And so they were like, Nip said, we cool over here, we cool over here. And they were like, nah, we said you not. If you feel like that, you don't respect him. Because if he's an artist from over here and he said they were good,
right,
why would you disrespect his establishment, him as an artist, him as somebody that's from over here? And I told him, I'm like, they don't respect you. Like, something is going to happen.
A lot of people would discredit this as, this is just S.K.G talking, but one, I've never heard S.K.G lie. Now, she's not, Jesus, but I've never heard her lie. Two, this is credible because it falls in line with everything we've been told and everything we've heard about the internal gang struggle between Nipsey Hussle and Big U, where Nipsey Hussle was becoming the international superstar. He was becoming Grammy nominated. He was becoming a face and a factor, and people was pretty much looking at him as, like, the face of the Crips. Not just, his particular neighborhood and gang, but the face of the Crips. People was calling him Crip Jesus, right? So when you are becoming that mystical figure, however, you are still the understudy of somebody who has been here for 30, 40 years. Well, when you begin to surpass somebody, it can get tricky very fast. You feel me?
That's where the hate come in. Because as Nip's growing and maturing and learning the game and learning more, and he always been smarter than Big U. It's just like a bully motherfucker trying to force his impact on you to do what he wants you to do when you want you under his umbrella. And it don't work like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? It don't work like that. And that's exactly what it was. He got out of the contract with Big U. Big U had him on a 30% contract for 10 years, man. What the fuck deal is that? Like, 30% of everything I make, I gotta give to you for 10 years? Is you crazy? What? Nah, man. And that's just diabolical. That's a 70-30 cut, man. Out of 100 pie, man. So he gets out that deal. Fuck Steve Lobel. He's a goofy, too. You see, he been quiet as shit. What's up with Steve Lobel, too, y'all? He was Big U, man. But yeah, it's just crazy, man. Let's get back at it. Reaction.
Now, S.K.G would say that she believes that Big U had involvement in Nipsey Hussle's death. But she doesn't just stop there. She also gives some breaking information and breaking news that we will cover.
What's your perspective on what his involvement could have been with the Nipsey situation. What do you think about that?
He absolutely was involved in Nipsey's situation. And people, they don't want to say it. They're scared to say it. That's fine. I'll say it for you. He was involved with the Nipsey situation. And I want to let the detectives, because they're supposed to reopen Nipsey's case. That's what I was told.
Oh, wow.
S.K.G is one of Big U victims. She's been talking to investigators. She knows a lot about what's been going on behind the scenes. S.K.G is officially confirming what we've been hinting at for probably a week or two now, where, the investigators, the feds, the police, or whatever agency, they are opening or reopening the Nipsey Hussle murder investigation. It's supposed to be closed because Eric Holder got convicted.
Yeah. But see, they knew. But now it's made. That's why the internet, mainstream media ain't shit no more, y'all. Let's keep it a bean. You're not gonna hear about this on mainstream. You gotta go to the tube, man. That's why I advise everybody to start your channel and start speaking, man. Because the streets knew it, but it didn't make mainstream media, so he was able to go under the radar for so long. Going as far as laughing at Nip on his lives and shit, not knowing that these lives is, even though you delete it, you dumbass dude, someone's going to screen record it, someone's going to catch it. It's always going to be stored in their data bank anyway. You got to relax, man. So him being an old head, a super old head, you hear me? He ain't know this shit. He on there, motherfucker said justice for Nip. Him and his ugly motherfucking friends, Kev Mack, goofy ass, said, start bagging up like, thinking it's sweet.
In court, and now he got sentenced, and he's the only person who was ever charged. But apparently, it's reopening. Now, I knew something was up when the feds came to Adam 22's house asking for the cease and desist that Big U sent No Jumper. Now, the cease and desist that Big U sent No Jumper was due to Loose Cannon coming on No Jumper and claiming that Big U gave him a call 30 minutes before.
So Big U sent the feds to Adam 22's house demanding a cease and desist. This is the second. Big U just said call the police on the girl TG, and then now, excuse me if I said her name wrong, but home chick that was just in the John, and now he got the feds going at him 20. It seems like he's just calling the police a lot.
Before Nipsey Hussle passed away,
just calling the laws on
right?
Everybody.
And in that call, he told Loose Cannon, according to Loose Cannon, that Nipsey Hussle had passed away. Now, but then when Loose Cannon called Nipsey was still alive. So apparently, Loose Cannon is claiming that that Big U called because he already knew Nipsey Hussle was going to die that day. So for the feds to be reopening that investigation, they would have to have something that they believe would tie Big U to Nipsey Hussle's death.
Loose Cannon.
This is like the most breaking news, bruh. They're reopening the murder investigation? Are you kidding me?
I want to let them do their work. And I just feel like if they do their due diligence, they will find out exactly what they're looking for. But come on now. You think he wasn't? Nipsey died in 2019. And he allegedly did this to Rayshawn in 2021. He felt untouchable.
So when Loose Cannon puts up the version of the story where he got a call from Big U 30 minutes before it happened, do you see that and you tend to be like, I believe it.
I believe it. And I'm going to tell you why I believe it. Do you remember when Luce was on the show and then I think it was an attorney number posted a deceased for Luce with the video?
Okay.
I called the attorney and talked to the attorney myself. And the attorney, she told me that Big U just hired her for that cease and desist.
Okay.
So if there was never anything, why would you hire an attorney for that?
Were you born between 1970 and 1979? If so, you can get $250 to spend at McDonald's complete.
Why would you hire an attorney for that?
Maybe this explains why the feds may be very interested in this. Because this will be a different ballgame. If Nipsey passed away in 2019 and Big U had an involvement in that, and then Rayshawn Williams passed away in 2021 and he had an involvement in that, maybe the feds is thinking, oh, wait, two bodies in Like 2 years apart. This can't be the only body.
Right.
These can't be the only two bodies. There has to be more, right? Like somebody just don't wake up one day and say, you know what, I'm done killing people. If you got 2 in 2 years, you probably got 4 in 4. Maybe this explains why the feds may be involved. But again, no, Big U right now is innocent until proven guilty. He's innocent until proven guilty.
Look, man, we're gonna end this, John, man. This is proof. The proof is in the pudding, y'all. I appreciate your time. You know what I mean? Watching my content, helping me glow up. You know what I mean? Love all the supporters. Get down in the comments, subscribe to the channel. You know what I mean? We try and get to that next level. Keep working with me as I, evolve. Thank you for your time. We out, man. Let me know what y'all think about the video in the comments, like, for real, like, because I already know what I believe. Like, this is ball game. Get it.